Alrighty everyone, over here is the facelifted version of the Audi A6. Now when it comes to facelift, the Volkswagen Group tend to be extremely humble to the point where we don't really notice the facelifted design at first glance. The differences emerge as we look deeper, guys. This Audi A6 Avant costs 83,000 euros, guys. Let's check it out right now if it's good value for money. Now I don't know if it's just me, but I had the impression that the front is a combo between the Audi A7 and the Audi A4. The grille has become wider. That's the impression I had when I first saw this Audi A6. It just looks different compared to the pre-facelift. And then the headlights look more humble. They have this Audi A4 vibe to it. Now this particular paint is called Daytona Gray Pearl Effect. Now this paintwork pairs beautifully with Audi models, especially the Audi A6. And that too, this particular Audi A6 is paired with an S-line package to it. How amazing is that? Thank goodness the air vent right here is real, but I just wonder why do you have so much hard plastic there? Although you do get parking sensors at the front and at the rear. All four doors get keyless entry. Now it should be noted that compared to other estate wagons like the BMW 5 Series and the Mercedes E-Class and then Volvo V90, the Audi has always employed a diagonal design for the rear, more like a sportback design. Now, the advantage is that it makes it look nice, it looks sporty, and it looks quite aerodynamic, mind you, guys. But then the disadvantage is practicality. Because the absence of the box design, there's not much volume in the boot space. Oh, and to make matters even more exciting, you get the Quattro system with this Audi A6 Avant. That is just great, guys. Rally vibes. Now for the exciting part, the interior of the Audi A6 Avant. Alrighty, so compared to the pre-facelift version, there doesn't seem to be much change. But then again, I did mention that when it comes to facelifts, the Volkswagen Group, they tend to be very humble about their changes. Both front seats get electric seating adjustment. That's great with seating memory right there. Ooh, interesting. And then so with this seating position, the door armrest doesn't really hold my arm in place, guys. It's like I have to stretch a bit to reach it, otherwise my arm falls. I get the feeling of the food truck effect, because food truck effect is when the door is further away from the driver's seat than usual. Steering wheel adjustment. Okay, so apparently this is the inmost setting, so it's a bit of a problem, but you can move it towards you and you can move it up and down, which is good. Some things I have to get used to, guys. They abandoned the swivel wheel in favor of a two-screen solution. So the top screen is your infotainment system. The bottom screen is your detailed climate control. This is just beautiful, the way they've implemented it. And minimal use of buttons. Since the release of the Audi A8, they've all gone down this route. Simplicity, which boasts technology. That's the recurring phrase that came in my mind, guys. And I absolutely love it. It's good the way they've implemented it. However, it's not good enough to just be all simple and techy. We do need to cover practicality, everyone. I look up here and I noticed a problem. You do not get a sunglasses holder and you do not get a panoramic sunroof. So, cup holders right here. Let's see them. That's good. They hold my bottle in place. It's great. Although the cup holders are just here exposed. Normally there would be a bit of a trim covering them, like in other competitors. That's what I was wondering. And then there's a 12-volt socket right here, but exposed. For the central console storage, it is adjustable. You can move it forward or you can move it backwards. But it is extremely shallow, so I highly doubt you'd use this as a central console storage, really. It's for charging ports as well in there. Audi, can you explain to us what exactly are you hiding underneath this? Because there just doesn't... It's like storage space is very shallow over here and there doesn't seem to be much going on. I hope the glove box is something unique. Glove box is average for its segment, honestly, and there's a card holder there and a pen holder. That's good. There's a little storage space right here, which is good, and it's quite deep, surprisingly. When it comes to the door bin, there's just one problem I have remarked. The gap between the handle and the buttons right here is very narrow, so I have to be quite careful when putting my bottle there. And because the top of my bottle is very close to the buttons of the boot door and the fuel cap door, I can accidentally push that button, and that's not going to be good, especially when I'm driving. Unlike Mercedes and BMW, Audi did a brilliant job with this steering wheel. I'm not sure if this is the S-line steering wheel. In fact, there's no indication of S-line anywhere. But since this car has the S-line package, I was just assuming. Otherwise, I have to say the steering wheel is perfect to hold on to. Nice size and everything. And it's kind of like a 4-spoke steering wheel. I like it. Just the only bad news is the pallets are super small. You can only reach them from here. But I cannot reach them from here or above. And you get a 3 spokes, guys. The 3rd spoke is right here for your cruise control. So it's very typical of the Volkswagen Group. Just like what you see on a Skoda and a Volkswagen. Now it's time to check out the rear seats of this Audi A6 Avant. Alright, so, ease of entrance. It's great. Very, very interesting, everyone. So I get a lot of legroom. In fact, it feels like the floor is so downwards. It's great. I can literally stretch my legs, but that's thanks to the seating adjustment of this generous front passenger, and also for the generous driver as well. That depends, guys. But then knee room is good. However, if they decide not to be generous, the back of the seat is hard plastic. So if your knees make contact with it, it's not going to be cozy, guys. And then also another thing to note is the middle, there's a huge ridge right there. And there's the climate control, which is detailed. I like it, but it's too good that I would be very careful not. I would not want anybody to touch this area with their feet. But unfortunately, this is something inevitable if they have to go to the middle, because this is a 3-seater at the back. Oh dear. Headroom is great. I like it. I get plentiful headroom, although there's no debate because this is a Avant. It's great. And the headrest is excellent. It's very squidgy. I like it. Now the important part. Cup holders. Cup holders. All right. Come on. Come on, don't let me down, Audi. There was a time the cup holders were very simple and easy to use. Now they've come up with a system which is not entirely easy for me to comprehend. It's okay, so guys, 83,000 euros and you get a huge lump of plastic right here, no cup holders whatsoever. Otherwise, you get this beautiful storage space right here, and I call it beautiful because it's so shallow. It looks nice, but it's not very practical. I just wonder what you'd use it for. Backseat pockets are net, which is durable. Thank goodness for that. Door bins, though. I can put my bottles in the door bin. You do get handles over here, and you do get a nice coat hook right there, and an accessory part. And you get air vents right here on the side as well. And another coat hook right there on the B pillar. All right, everyone, now it's time to check out the boot space of the Audi A6 Avant. Now, I have good news and bad news. The good news is the floor is very flat. It's not adjustable though, that's the bad news already. And there's plastic over here, which is durable. That's fine, easy to put luggage inside, right? But the bad news is also that this part of the body paint sticks out very proudly. So in long terms, just be very careful not to let anything scratch this, because this can get scratched easily. Because Audi is the tech geek, they also have this, which is automated. It falls down automatically. So here is the boot space of the Audi A6 Avant, everyone. And I have to say that it has the similarities to what I've seen on the Skoda Superb for some reason. It doesn't seem as spacious as I was expecting it to be, but it is loaded with practicality solutions, surprisingly. So you get those beautiful tether points, 12-volt sockets, and you also get a latch right here to fold down the back seat, which fall down very fast, mind you. Great, I'm impressed. And a little hook right there for your shopping. Now, another disadvantage to note is that, as I mentioned earlier, this diagonal design right here. Yes. So here's my conclusion of the Audi A6 Avant. Now for a price of 83,000 euros, I think this Audi A6 Avant is good value for money, but I'm not about to say it is the best, or I'm not about to say it is greatest. But I can say it is good because compared to what other competitors offer, this Audi A6 Avant offers a lot of goodies, a lot of interesting things, and it manages to uphold its reputation. And also, when it comes to estate wagons, there's just something gracious about the Audi A6 model and even the Audi A4 model, and paired with the S-line, beautiful, guys. This is just beautiful. But wait, it's not all pink roses. There's a reason why I said good value for money, not best value for money. Let's talk about this. As soon as I looked at the interior, there was a number of problems. First of all, when I look at this kind of car, I expect everything to cocoon me, right? Especially when compared to the BMW 5 Series and the Mercedes E-Class. Well, guess what? In this Audi A6, it felt like I was in a food truck to some extent, because the door was too far away from the driver's seat compared to competitors. And then also, there was just something about the practicality solution. There's something a bit illogic about the interior, and that surprises me because the Volkswagen Group, they never mess this up. They always get the practicality solutions correct. If you want a driver-centric car, this is the car for you. But if you are a family person, competitors like the BMW 5 Series and the Volvo V90 seem like a better option. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos that are on the run. I will see you all next time.